Round 2 of the Run Good Tour, WGC Dell Technologies. I was 10 under in round number 1, which was good for a tie for 11th by the time that I finished. 2 shots back. We will see. Whoa, that was a bad swing. We will see what that looks like here shortly. I hit 3-wood off of the first tee again because I believe that you want to hit a full wedge into this first green, I believe is the way you want to do this. That was a pretty good swing there if I got the math right. Spin back. Held up on that ridge for me. So I was 2 back. We'll see what the leaders are at here, but that was not a very good shot with a gap wedge because now I've got this really, really tricky downhill putt that I'm going to miss and run by 4 feet. So we'll try to run this back up the hill and in. Make par. We got hot on the back 9 in round number 1. Made a bunch of birdies coming in. Made an eagle coming in. So, okay, where are we at? So Hammer Feather is already 6 under through 6. Out to 18 under total. So I will try to catch up here. I'm in T17 at the moment through 1 hole. So those guys are out a little bit earlier. I will try to use that as a measuring stick, but 6 under through 6 already, obviously a very good score. I better get going here. All right, downhill, 9-iron. Let the wind work this back. Kind of like this. If I've done the math, 1 hop and stop. Stop, please. Okay. Very good shot there. We'll just roll this one right on in. All right, 1 under through 2. We can get this pretty far down there, I believe, with this tailwind. Get it all the way across, though. See, that's the problem. If you don't get it all the way across and you leave it in this light rough, now I've got a very tricky little shot here that I don't even really want to hit. I mean, it's on a decent line, but the math is tough. Sit down in this little bowl. Okay, it did. When you are in the rough like that, you're kind of at the mercy of the game a little bit because it tells you, it can come out between 92 and 97%, which is like, it's a guessing game, obviously. Keep turning. Oh, man, that would have been a really nice one to steal. Missed it on the pro side. We will hopefully be able to tap this one in. Shouldn't be a problem. Whew, maybe. So 1 under through 3, which is, I think, better than we were yesterday, and we shot 9 under. So we've got some time here. We got hot on the back, but I'd like to get a little cushion. Par 3. This one always screws me up because I don't know how to deal with the downhill and the downwind. I seem to always go long on this hole. So I'm going to try something a little bit different here. And that's okay. I mean, it's not long. It's going to be a very difficult left to right putt, but at least I got the distance correct. Stay up. Oh, man. Tell you what, the putts that we've missed, we've just missed. So I guess that's a good sign, but tough ones there. All right, hole number 5. 382, very short. Let's just hit one down there. Perfect, perfect. And then this is the tricky little second shot that we have to commit to here, which is making sure you get it over the false front. Which I've done that. I've left it below the hole. I'd give myself like a B on that. I think I could have been closer, but I avoided disaster. There's really not much in this, is there? Got it. Up the hill. All right, 2 under through whatever that was. 5, I believe. Which will move us into T16. Now, remember, those guys went out early. So, I mean, Laffy's 9 under through 10. He's posting around right now. So we're going to have to find a way to make a bunch of birdies here if we want to compete. This is a par 5, so this is a place where we got to get it. But again, I don't think I can get there. I can't reach this in 2, I don't think, without getting very lucky. Yeah, so same thing I did yesterday or in the first round, which is just kind of lose it out to the right. Now I'm in the rough this time. Let's see what I can do. I mean, I think this has got to land short. It's out of the thick stuff. It's into the wind. It's uphill. Yeah, go in. How about that? That's one way to make an eagle. I think that's now twice in 2 rounds we've chipped in. So that jumps us up to T12. So we're working our way back up there. We got some holes left. Plenty of holes left here. Downhill, but into the wind. So let's de-loft this again. Decent swing. I pushed it a little bit, but I think the number is going to be, oh, stay up there. This hole also has a false front. Just kind of, that stinks. All right, rolls back. I'm going to chip this. All right. That was a tough one for me to make. It was kind of in between full shots for me. So to be able to tap it in for par, I'll take it. Hole number 8, par 5. Got to take advantage of it. I think we were 3 under through 8 in the first round. So we are already 4 under, and we're playing 8 right now. So we're obviously in a better position. Now, we absolutely caught fire on the back 9 in round number 1. So I don't know if that's going to happen again. But we'll see if we can just keep this good round going here as long as we can. It's a decent 3-iron if it... Big kick up. Big kick. Kind of. That was a medium kick. It's going to roll back down into this rough. But let's see if I can get up and down from here. Into the wind. Uphill. Release. That's not good. That's not good enough. I should have hit the sand wedge there. This is absolutely critical because this is an easy hole that you have to take advantage of. And I have. Okay. That's fine. So we will be 5 over through 8, I believe. 5 under, excuse me. 5 under through 8. We are T11, trying to get into the top 10. I think that's probably realistic for me. You know, I'm looking at some of the scores at the top that Laffy posts and that, you know, some of these other guys at the top are posting. I don't think I can shoot those rounds. I don't think I can shoot, you know, 45 under par over 4 days or whatever it's going to take. So for me, I think a top 10 is probably a good finish, and I'd recommend finding what's a good finish for you, right? I mean, we're still trying to figure out this Run Good tour and everybody's handicaps, and I know a lot of you have just gotten the game, so trying to figure out what a good score for you is, whether that's, you know, just to finish in the top 25 or finish in the top, I don't know, 50, whatever it is. That would be my, like, you know, checkpoints. And then kind of go from there because some of these guys are really, really good. That's got to turn. Has to turn. Wow. So that's probably the worst putt I've hit in a while. And now I've got a lot of work to do. So this is another one that is kind of essential to keep the round going. Okay. Got it. Hole number 10, 420-yard par 4. See if I can kind of cut this corner like I did in round 1. and get down there. Oh, that's too aggressive, I think. Maybe not. This might be perfect. Okay, we're going to roll down to the bottom. Oh, an 8-iron pitch. I don't really like that. Up the hill, into the wind. Oh, I hate this. All right, let's commit to it. This is a very... I do not like this shot at all. A little fast there because I was scared of it. Hit it, wind. Hit the stick. All right. We'll have a putt, but not a very good one. It's going to go left. It's going to go left to right, and then it's going to actually pick up speed and go even more left to right. I could easily 3-putt this, I think. Turn. Wow. Never. Oh, there was the hard turn at the end, but it didn't do anything before that. Held its line completely. T13 still, so I'm trying to get into the top 10. That's my goal here. Oh, this is impossible. So right to left wind. I don't think it's hurting. It's downhill. I do have a little bit of a backstop. I'm going to add a little bit of loft, which is so dangerous here because I really don't want to get wet. And try to use that backstop that's right behind the cup. This one here. And let it come back down. All right, that's probably as close as I could have hit one. Still not all that great. I've got a big twisting putt here, but that was a pretty good result. Turn right. Am I misreading everything? Because in round one, I hit a lot of really good putts. These I'm not even close on. I'm not even close on these. So we'll make a par. At least I've been consistently overreading them. I've been giving them a lot of credit, which maybe I shouldn't be. So I think that's 3 pars in a row, which is tough, man. When you make pars here, you fall behind a lot of these guys. Yeah, you can see, I mean, Laffey's not even done. He's got 2 holes to go. He's already at 24 under for the 2 rounds. So we're certainly going to have to take advantage of this par 5. This is the one I chipped in round number 1. And made eagle on. I hit a really good second. It didn't get to the green, but I was able to chip in. I don't know if I can get to the green here because we're downwind. Or downhill, downwind. I'm a little nervous. I'm just going to play it a little bit out to... Oh, it's a bad swing. So it'll go into this collection area. Maybe it'll kick left into the fairway for me. And then get into a flat. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not on the downhill. If I can get up and down from here... which I think I can do. Shouldn't be anything crazy here. Spin a little bit, check up, go in. Oh, I almost made it 2 days in a row. So I'll have that 8 feet or so for the bird, which is a very easy hole. You've got to make these. Just with pace, right in the heart. This is the stretch yesterday or in round number 1 that I got hot because I was able to, then birdie this one, I think. Now, this one is downwind today, so should I go for... but the tee boxes are back, so I don't know if I can get to this. So really, I'm just going to take it here and let the wind just kind of put me into the rough maybe. That's fine. Ball's a little bit above my feet. I probably should have placed that a little bit better, but... it's going to come out a little thick. As long as I carry that ridge, I think I'm okay. Oh, that's way too much. I crushed it. Sit down. Sit down. Wow. So we're not going to make birdie here. That was a really bad shot I just hit. Oh, man, I almost stole another birdie. I said I wasn't going to make birdie. I left it on the edge. So we'll tap in. That's a bad hole, though. That is absolutely a hole you need to be taking advantage of. I think I was in T13 before. Still T13, but that's a hole, man, you got to get. Laffy's 13 under today. Good stuff, man. Now my swing's getting going. Perfect, perfect. All right, this should be the number here. It's a pretty good swing. It's on a pretty good line. Have I done the math right? One hop and stop, please. Now stop. Okay. It's kind of what we wanted. This is a tough hole, so to be able to get one here would be huge, and it's a big breaker. Oh, God. I overread everything and then just tried to alligator arm that, jam it in the hole so bad. So we'll make par, but that's such a bad par. So we don't have the magic going today like we did yesterday, but we're still working on a pretty good round. I don't want to give it all away just because I've left a couple of strokes out there. Still 6 under. Still sitting in the middle of the fairway here. So that's what you gotta remember. Like, yeah, I should probably be a few shots better here, but don't punt the round away because of it, because I still have a pretty good one going. This is a 9-iron right at it if I've done the math. Sit. One hop and stop. There you go. I hope I don't miss that. All right. So I feel as if like I've left two on the table in the last 2 holes. We have a par 5 here, so maybe we can take advantage of this one too. Kick left for me. Okay, I don't want those tree issues. And then 3-wood up the hill. I don't think I can get there, but let's try. Pushed it a little bit. Stay right there. Don't kick right. Climb the hill. All right. I might make this. No. Yeah, that was an absolute go. That one felt really good. We'll tap it in for bird. Eight under, so that's what we were. No, we were 10 under yesterday. 8 under right now. I mean, it's a great round. Laffy 13 under today. AAD 0125 13 under today. Those guys are killers, man. I'm playing for top 10 at the moment. That's my goal. If I can beat you in the top 10. All right, downhill, downwind. Is this gap wedge going to be enough? If I carry it over that, let's try it. This is against this normal shot I would want to hit. I would normally hit a pitching wedge here and try to add a bunch of loft to it, which maybe I should have done. But at least I'm below the hole. It's the cup is cut right on this little ridge here. So if you miss it with a lot of pace on the left hand side, it's going to run away. Tiny bit of left to right at the start, then it's going to work its way back. I think this is more about speed than anything. Stay up. Okay. We'll make par. But a little that was a very nervous shot. Hole number 18 coming up. We are 8 under for the day. We are 18 under in 2 rounds. Very short par 4. You can get it down into, where's the pin? Okay. Let's try this. I think this hole, I might be playing this hole wrong. I might want to be leaving it up on top of this hill here and hitting some full shot in instead of driving it all the way down into the neck and then trying to hit like a flop up the hill with a wedge that doesn't want to stop. So what I might try to do is in round 3, if I remember, although that's a pretty good result, but in round 3, depending on where that pin's at, especially if the pin's in the front. I might try to... Oh my God, you're such an idiot. I mean, I thought that was right edge and I missed it. So, oh man, I left another one out there. I feel like I left 3 on the back out there alone. So in the next round, I might leave it back and try to hit like a full shot in if the pin's in the front. That's so bad though, man. So I'm going to be 8 under, T11 at the moment. 18 under par for the championship. I'm 7 shots off the lead of the championship here, but I played all right. I mean, another bogey-free 64, although I feel like I left 3 out there on the back, which would have been nice to have. All right. Round 2 in the books.